Hey guys, my name is Jeff Rossman. I'm chef owner of Terra restaurant in sunny Southern California, San Diego. What's happening? Hey, today we're going to be featuring a recipe from my brand new cookbook. It's a Carlsbad mussels with a Chardonnay herb sauce. And I use, these are all the ingredients right here. First off and foremost, we use Carlsbad mussels from the Carlsbad Aqua Farms up in Carlsbad, California, about 45 minutes from us. Then we have some onions and peppers. We use poblano peppers and red peppers. We have a little bit of garlic over here. Our herbs are rosemary and thyme, a little bit of heavy cream, and then Fallbrook wine from my good friend up in Fallbrook Winery, Ira Gorbitz. But today we're going to make this, but first I'm going to show you how to slice a pepper. Some people have problems with slicing pepper, so I'm going to show you how to do this real fast, real quick and simple. Then we're going to show you how to make the mussels. So what we want to do, first off, you want to pick the most cylindrical pepper that you can find. We're going to cut off the top, cut off the bottom. Now we're going to make a little slit in the side, and then keeping your knife flat, you're going to unroll it just like this and cut out the inside. Okay? Now all this part you can save for vegetable stock. This part you can clean it up and use that for dice. But right now we're going to make slices. Okay, so we're going to cut this into 3 pieces. Now keep your fingers bent back, and then we're going to slice this, even slices. These are called julienne strips. Okay, very simple. You can do this at home. You don't have to be professional. Easy, right? All right, so let's take our ingredients over to the saute pan. Let's get started. All right, guys, here we go. We're in front of the all-important saute station. For you at home, that's called the stove. That's where the magic happens, the flames, the fire. We gotta wait, we put a little bit of oil in our saute pan. You can see it starting to smoke right now. So we're gonna put in our onions and peppers, watch. Woo! Now we're cooking, baby. Now we're cooking. There's a little bit of flame, that's how we know that we're happy and fun. All right, so the key to this dish is to caramelize the onions and the peppers. So you wanna put the onions and the peppers in there first, saute it on high heat, and by caramelizing, it brings out the sugars, and it's gonna almost look like it's black, but that's when you start adding the other ingredients and you stop the cooking. So we're gonna let this go for just a minute. You can see a little bit of the black coming through here. This takes a little bit of time, guys, so when you're trying this at home, don't freak out if it's going to take, like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes on high heat for this stuff to start to caramelize. There's a lot of water in vegetables, and when you saute vegetables, when you cook vegetables, when you roast vegetables in an oven, all that water needs to come out before it starts to caramelize the sugars. But that's where all the flavor is going to be. So that stuff's almost caramelized. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add in our garlic, and we're going to toast that ever so slightly. We're going to throw in our rosemary and thyme. And then we're just going to give that a quick stir. And then while that's heating, we're going to throw in all of our beautiful Carlsbad mussels. Oh, more flame. Woohoo, baby. Okay, we're going to let that go. By smell-o-vision, if you could smell this, it smells amazing. So you got the caramelized vegetables, you got all the goodness of the rosemary and thyme and the toastiness of the garlic. Now we're gonna put in Ira's favorite Chardonnay. Watch this. Woo, baby. A little bit of wine. And we're gonna put in our cream. Now I always say in my cookbook, salt and pepper makes the world go around. A little bit of salt. Now this is seafood, so don't put in too much salt, and a little bit of pepper. Now we're gonna keep that on high heat, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a lid to a pot, and just cover that for a few minutes. Now don't go too far, because the problem with mussels, and this is a hint, mussels open up at different intervals. And then what that means is that they cook. When they cook, the steam expands the shell and the shell opens. So once that shell opens, they're almost all the way cooked. And if you've ever had a chewy mussel, it's an overcooked mussel. So what we want to do is we want to get this all steaming nice and good in here. And if you look in here, you can already see one that's opened. All right, so you're just going to check every once in a while. And while this is steaming, it's actually reducing too and making a sauce. And by reducing, I mean all of this steam, all this is evaporating, making this really nice sauce. And the heavy cream is going to reduce a little bit more, and it's going to become a thick sauce. All right, so we're just gonna leave that on there for a couple minutes. All right, guys, these are all starting to pop open now. So we're gonna take all these out. Now, the other thing about mussels is that if they don't open, don't use them. That means they're dead, and you don't want to use them because mussels, when you buy them, are still alive. And much like lobsters, they start to deteriorate, and you don't want to have that. All right, the last one is done. They all popped open. Now we have our sauce. It's still reducing just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that on low, and then we're going to come back over to the table. We're going to plate it up. So here we go. So if you like to be like us in the restaurant and plate this up real nice and neat, you can put these all around in a circle, make it nice and neat for your guests, or you can just throw them all in there. I like to make them nice and neat and happy. And we have our sauce right here, guys, right on the top like that. Ooh, look at that. There you have it. Carlsbad mussel Chardonnay herb sauce a la Terra and Chef Jeff in the brand new cookbook from Terra's Table. Thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you soon.